The holographic display flickered to life in the center of the Galactic Council chamber, casting an eerie blue glow across the assembled delegates. 7 species, each representing thousands of worlds, sat in their designated sectors. At the head of the chamber, the Vrexian Emperor Thalza adjusted his ceremonial robes, his 4 eyes gleaming with smug satisfaction. "The human delegation has requested an audience," announced the council arbiter, its mechanical voice echoing through the vast space. "Shall we grant them entry?" Thalza waved a dismissive appendage. "Let them come. Let them beg for mercy now that they understand the Empire's true power." The chamber doors hissed open, and General Kevin Martinez strode through, his military boots clicking against the polished floor. Behind him walked Commander Jasmine Chen, her hand resting casually on her sidearm. Neither wore the expected diplomatic robes. They came in full combat gear, their uniforms bearing the insignia of the Terran Defense Force. The delegates murmured among themselves. This was unprecedented. General Martinez Thalza began, leaning forward on his throne. "Have you come to surrender? To acknowledge that humanity's foolish expansion into the Outer Rim was a mistake that has cost you dearly?" Kevin stopped at the center of the chamber, his jaw set, eyes cold as the void between stars. Jasmine took position beside him, her tablet displaying streams of data that no one else could see yet. "We came here 3 months ago," Kevin said, his voice steady but carrying an edge that made several delegates shift uncomfortably. "We came with open hands. We came seeking dialogue, trade, and peaceful coexistence. And you were denied," Thalza interrupted, as was proper. "Humanity is too aggressive, too unpredictable. Your species needed to be taught. You sent a fleet to Colony 7, Kevin continued, speaking over the Emperor. "You didn't send a warning. You didn't send an ultimatum. You sent warships that opened fire on civilian transports." Jasmine activated her tablet, and holographic images materialized above the council floor. Burning ships, escape pods torn apart by plasma fire, thousands of human colonists vaporized in seconds. Among the dead, Kevin's voice cracked slightly before he steadied himself, was Ambassador Sarah Rodriguez. "She was the head of our diplomatic mission. She was my friend since the academy. She believed in peace more than anyone I've ever known. She volunteered for Colony 7 because she wanted to build bridges between our species." The images shifted, showing a young woman with kind eyes and a bright smile, standing in front of a newly constructed settlement on an alien world. Then the image changed to the debris field where her ship had been destroyed. "You killed my friend first," Kevin said, his words measured and deliberate. "You killed 3,000 unarmed civilians. You killed children." Thalza leaned back, unimpressed. "The weak are culled. This is the way of the galaxy. Your friend was weak. Your colonies were weak. Accept this truth and submit, or face annihilation." Jasmine stepped forward, her dark eyes scanning the assembled delegates. "You think we're here to surrender? You think we're here to beg?" She let out a short, humorless laugh. "We're here to deliver a message." She tapped her tablet, and new images appeared. Dozens of Rexian warships, the same ones that had attacked Colony 7, now floating lifeless in space, their hulls breached, their crews dead. "That's the 5th Imperial Fleet," gasped the Krellian delegate. That's impossible. Those ships were the pride of the Vrexian Armada." "They were," Jasmine confirmed. "Past tense. We destroyed them 6 hours ago. No survivors." The chamber erupted into chaos. Delegates shouted questions. Others activated communication devices, desperately trying to verify the claims. Thalza's 4 eyes widened in genuine shock for the first time in decades. Kevin let the pandemonium continue for a moment before he spoke again, his voice cutting through the noise like a blade. "You need to understand something about humanity. We're not like you. We don't conquer for sport. We don't kill for pleasure. But when you hurt us, when you murder our innocent," he paused, his fists clenching, "we don't forgive, we don't forget, and we don't stop." Jasmine brought up tactical displays showing the movement of human fleets. Red icons representing Terran warships were converging on Vrexian space from multiple vectors. The scope of the mobilization was staggering. "That's 14 battle groups," whispered the Quellan observer. "Carrier groups, dreadnoughts, siege frigates. They've mobilized their entire navy." "Not our entire navy," Jasmine corrected coldly. "Just enough to turn every Vrexian military installation into rubble. We kept some ships back. We're not stupid." Kevin walked closer to Thalza's throne, close enough that the Emperor's guards tensed, reaching for their weapons. Kevin didn't flinch. "Sarah believed in peace," he said quietly, though every word carried through the silent chamber. "She believed that different species could coexist, could learn from each other. She died believing that. And you know what? I'm going to honor her memory by showing you exactly what happens when you take that hope away from us." He turned to address the entire council. "To the other delegations here, humanity doesn't want war with you. Stand aside. This is between us and the Vrexian Empire. Interfere, and you'll share their fate." Thalza found his voice, though it trembled. You cannot threaten this council. We are the established order. We are your nothing," Kevin interrupted. "You killed my friend first. You started this. Now we're coming for you." Jasmine pulled up one final image. It was a memorial wall. Thousands of names etched in stone. Sarah Rodriguez's name was highlighted, along with every other human who died at Colony 7. Every name on this wall will be avenged, Jasmine said. That's not a threat, that's a promise. Humanity has spoken. Kevin and Jasmine turned and walked toward the exit. Before leaving, Kevin paused and looked back over his shoulder. You have 72 hours to evacuate your civilians from your military worlds. After that, we're not responsible for collateral damage. The age of the Galactic Empire ends now. The doors closed behind them, leaving the Council in stunned silence. Humanity was coming, and the galaxy would never be the same. The end.